today I'm going to be doing the what's on my iPhone tag. I have been waiting to do this video for so long. I don't know why I've been putting it off, but finally here we are. And when I wanted to do this video, I had the latest iPhone. I no longer have the latest iPhone. I have the iPhone XS Max or XS Max. I got the 6 Plus when it first came out, so I'm super used to the max size. I can't use the phone that's smaller now, and if I take someone else's phone and I'm holding it, it just feels weird and it looks weird and it's too small and it's just like I can't do it. So let's first do the outside of the phone. So I have the gold color. I wanted the rose gold, but they were out of it, so I settled for gold, which I actually really like. The case I'm using right now is just a cheap plastic case. I got it on Black Friday, so it was like $9 I think, but it does go like over the screen, which I like. And then I of course have a glass screen protector. Gotta have that because I'm very good at not dropping my phone, but I dropped it one time and it was the screen protector that cracked, thank God, and like I can't live without it. And I have two cases currently for this phone. I have kind of like a case addiction, so I try not to buy too many because I know I'll just go overboard. But right now I have this super cute square case. It reminds me of the Louis Vuitton ones that are like $2,000, so I settled for this one. I got this at a kiosk in the mall, and it has a pop socket as well. So I was never really a fan of pop sockets, but now that I used one, I actually really like it, and it's very comfortable to hold my phone and to take selfies. It also is good for when you lean your phone, like if you're watching a video, you can just lean it. So I have this one. So this is just like a silicone plastic case. I think it was like $15. And then I have another one that I'm gonna try to find because I got it online, so I'm gonna link it below if I find it. This is just a silicone marble case with a diamond pop socket. So I thought the pop socket was like kind of extra, but like so am I. So yeah, I really like this one too. So let's just get right started into the video. So this is my phone up close. My background is my favorite picture of Eric and I. This was taken on his birthday about a year ago. And I just absolutely love it. I also like that it's dark in the background because, as you will see in the next second, my background on the inside of my phone is also dark, so it kind of matches. And I made my phone completely dark mode. I just really like what it looks like, and it's easier on the eyes, I find. So that's what I did. And as you can see, my phone unlocks with my face because I'm looking directly at it because I have the 10, I have the facial recognition, so I find this super cool. And for those asking, it works in the dark, it works when you don't have makeup on, it works if you have glasses on, no glasses on. It's really powerful. So I use this. If the phone does not unlock by itself, it does also have a plan B of a password, just in case. And so on the main screen, you can see my cell phone provider. I'm always on energy save mode. I'm so scared of losing my battery. And this is my laundry timer here. So I'm just going to go ahead and swipe up. So on my main page, I have obviously my screensaver. So I like that it has a little rose at the bottom. And it just so happened that I stopped my icons here. I can go another row, but I just decided to stop them there and put a little background with a little rose here at the bottom. So I kind of like the minimalist look of the all black. And then my icons kind of blend into the background. So on my main page, I really like to have just the main apps that the iPhone usually comes with and my go-to apps daily. So the ones that I use all day long. So the first one I use often, actually the most often, is Messages. And my calendar, I actually put a lot of things in my calendar. My photos, my camera, my clock. In here I have all my alarms. I'm actually a little crazy with my alarms. I have like the randomest times. So I have like, yeah. I don't even know why I have these. Usually it's like for a nap, but I don't know why I would have one at midnight or at midnight 45. Yeah, so those are my alarms. And then for my maps, I have the one that comes with the phone that I use all the time. And I have ways for when I want to know if there's construction, or it's good to know if there's like police in the area, or like very detailed map that this map does not offer you. Whether obviously my notes, I put a lot of information in my notes, and I have this connected to my MacBook. So if I'm taking notes on my MacBook about a certain topic, it'll connect to this, so I have it everywhere I go. And I usually put YouTube video ideas. I put baby names for when the time comes. I have just a bunch of things about life that I want to safekeep. I put them in my notes. Next app I use all the time is my reminders. In here I have my to-do list and my shopping list. I'm not going to show you because I have some gifts in here that are for Valentine's Day and for a few birthdays of family members that are coming up, and if they see this they will know what they're getting. So I do use this all the time because it sends me notifications, and you can actually set a notification for the exact time, date, and place you want the notification to come up at. So if I want it to tell me like don't forget laundry when I come home, I can set my location, and once I pull into the driveway it'll send me a notification not to forget to do my laundry. The next app I use just when I get a notification actually is the Apple News. I like to surf through it, but I'm not like a huge fan of the news, so when I get a notification about something going on I check it out, but other than that I don't really use it. FaceTime, I want to get in the habit of using more because I love talking to someone face to face. Sometimes it's just not possible, so FaceTime is definitely an app that I want to use, and I've noticed that the Kardashians FaceTime everybody. I want to start FaceTiming everybody. Apple Store, I have the App Store, the Apple Store, and then the iTunes Store, so this is just like my little Apple Store things section. The only one I really use in here is the App Store. Other than that, I just kind of group them all together. Books, I don't have anything in here. Health, I used to use to count my steps because I always had my phone on me when I worked retail, but now I have an Apple Watch, so I just kind of sync my Apple Watch to my phone and my calorie tracker that I will show you in a few minutes, and I don't use this one anymore. Wallet, I have my credit card. I have a few membership cards like my Cineplex, and for those of you who are in Canada, I have my Shoppers Optimum points in here. My account, I have, so this is for my cell phone provider, so I have Freedom Mobile, so that's just like details about my account, super boring. Lifestyle, I have my Google Home, my Play Music that is connected obviously to my Google Home. Keyring is a super cool app that lets you take a picture or enter the numbers of different membership cards, and instead of carrying membership cards with you because they get heavy if you have a million like I do, you just put them all in here, and when you're at the store they can just scan the app instead of scanning the actual card. Ancestry, I did the Ancestry DNA kit, so I have a lot of notifications about possible matches, but I don't really go on often. CoStar is a super cool horoscope app. I find it super detailed. It is based on the date, time, and location that you were born. So it gives you a few details about your pressures and your troubles in life at the moment, and what today is all about for you. The Pattern is my absolute favorite horoscope app. So this one lets you check out your categories. So let's say I go into unique or isolated. This one, it'll tell you it lasts for another 128 days. And if I click on this, it'll tell me about this category directed to myself, and then I can go in deeper and find out more. And I can also connect with someone. So I connected with Eric because obviously we're partners. So if I go into his pattern, I can see, let's say this one, free and playful, so I can go in deeper and learn more about him and what he's going through right now. Glow is a yoga app that I have not started using yet, but it is a monthly membership yoga app. I think it's about $19 if I'm not mistaken, but I do want to start using this quite soon. Finance, I have my bank spending app, and my budget app. So the budget app I use all the time. You can also connect on mint.com, and so you just enter how much you make and all of your spending. So I also included my savings goals in here, and it'll show you like a very detailed graphic of your goals and how far along you are to achieve them. My Sun Life is the app I use for my insurance through work. Apple Watch is obviously all the apps I use for my Apple Watch. So the Apple Watch app, my activity. So this is my physical activity. I absolutely did nothing today. But let's go to a day that I did more activity. So Friday, for example, I did 9,792 steps, which again is not a lot because I try to get to 10,000 a day, but I work in an office, so it is hard. But if you look at all of these, they're not that many steps, but I did them all in heels, so they count for more in my mind. The next app I absolutely love is called LifeSum. So this one is my calorie tracker. I also put my water intake in here. And so today, for example, I ate 962 calories. I have 343 left with my goal. So you set your personal goal if you want to lose weight, gain weight, maintain your weight, and it'll help you hold yourself accountable. And then I burned 205 calories. And if you go to the bottom, you can put your water intake. And these are all my meals. So let's say for supper, if I ate pizza, I can find pizza, and let's say it was this one, I can put like I only have half of that, and then I can add that, and it'll deduct the calories from the grand total. And then I have my period tracker. I'm not gonna go into it. If you know, you know. Pillow is an app that is connected to my Apple Watch that I use to track my sleep. So if you go in here, you can check out how many hours I actually spent in bed versus sleeping. So I spent 7 hours and 49 minutes in bed, but I only slept for 6 hours and 49 minutes. And it took me 10 minutes to fall asleep. So all the orange is the time I was awake. So I was kind of tossing and turning this morning between 6 and 7. And they don't tell you all the other kinds of sleep. The Nike Run Club app I only have on my phone because my Apple Watch is the Nike collab that they did with Apple. So I've never really used this, I just have it. And Fitbit, I have this because I had a Fitbit before switching to an Apple Watch, and I actually sold my Fitbit, but I just have the app because I used to go on and check my family chat just to see what they were talking about. And then I have my settings, obviously. At the bottom here I have phone, I have my email, so I have my personal and my professional email all connected here. And then I have Safari. I don't use Google, I always use Safari. I just like it better. And then my music, I have like a few personal playlists on here. I use this music app all the time. So on my second page, I like the very minimalistic look. I know some people get very anxious about all the notifications. It really doesn't bother me. If anything, I feel like popular because I have all these notifications when they're really just like updates or different messages that the app sends me. But yeah, so this is my second page. So I only have 2 pages. So the main page and the second one. I like to have all my apps in groups. I can't stand people who have apps like 6 pages long, like all full of apps. I can't stand that. So yeah, let's get into my folders. So the first one I have, this is just like utilities, so all the apps that my phone came with that I don't really need to have on the main page, that I can go looking for and I will not even notice that they're here. So contacts, home, Apple TV, this is tips and tricks, this is my calculator, this is find my iPhone, documents I've never went into there, this is for voice recording. So if I'm recording a video and I have a voiceover, I usually use this app and then just put it into iMovie. This is my, I forget what this is called in English because my phone's in French, but this is my, whatever that is. This is shortcuts. This is something, an app to measure something like on the wall. Like if you want to measure like a poster or something, you can use this. This is stocks. I've never used any of these. Clips, never used it. GarageBand, nope, nope, nope. Don't even know what these guys do. Social, this is all my social media. So I have Facebook. I really don't use Facebook. It's like very outdated, but I have it just because I have family on there. Messenger as well. I never check my messages. Instagram, definitely follow me on here. You get a close up into my life, and you will be the first to know what I am up to if that interests you. Honestly, I'm not even that exciting, but this is my Instagram, so it is just brunette princess, same as my YouTube, and this is my feed. I also have my link to my Snapchat and my TikTok that I will show you, and obviously my YouTube, and if you are watching this, then this is where you are. Yeah, so I have some highlights and whatever. You guys know how this app works. Twitter, I don't really use Twitter, but if you want to follow me, no one really follows me, but it is at Amanda Kate Tracy, so just my name. And then I have my YouTube banner at the top just to, you know, shameless self-promo. Snapchat, I do use Snapchat all the time, so this is my Snapchat. It's Amanda Kate Tracy. Again, it's just my name, and this is my little unbothered Bitmoji. So yeah, that's my Snapchat. LinkedIn I use for work. I just have a profile. I never really go on though. Twitch, I wanted to make an account just to have one and then start using it, but I never really figured out how to start using it. I haven't put that much effort into learning, but I might go back one day. I don't know. My boyfriend is a huge gamer, so I might get into that one day. TikTok, I do have TikTok. Unfortunately, I don't even know why I created TikTok. I posted a TikTok yesterday and it's already at 11,000 views. People are just outraged that I got my lips done, and it just makes me laugh so hard because I really don't care and I love my big fake lip. So my TikTok is at brunette princess, same as all my other social medias. And yeah, go check that out. You will see what I look like before my lip injections. Bitmoji, I have that obviously to send my Bitmoji around. I find her adorable. Reddit, I have no idea how to use and I've never really used it. WhatsApp, I just have it because everyone else has it, but I don't have any friends on here. All of my people are in my area mainly, so I don't really have the use for WhatsApp, but I still have it just in case. Entertainment, I have Pinterest. If you guys want to follow me, I love Pinterest. Like, I'm actually obsessed with it. So if you want to follow me on Pinterest, my name is Brunette Princess. So Netflix, obviously I use. Hottie 99 is the radio station I listen to every morning while I get ready for work. So I just listen to it on my phone because it's 2020 and I have no radio. Candy Crush, I just started using again, and I have fallen into the trap of being addicted to Candy Crush. Duolingo, I used to learn Spanish, but I kind of gave up on it. Cameo, I bought a Cameo. I don't know if you guys know what this is. It's kind of like a hidden app, but I really like it. It's kind of interesting. I have bought a Cameo. So basically it's famous people that go on and they buy, you pay for them to say a message to someone. So I actually have this change this because I'm not 23 anymore. I am 24. So yeah, I have bought a Cameo from this famous basketball player for Eric, who is a huge basketball fan. Worldstar, I love Worldstar. Heads Up is the game, the Ellen DeGeneres game. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of it. And then 50 Radio, I used to listen to this all the time just for fun. It's a police scanner, so you can listen to police scanners from all over the world. The next folder I use all the time obviously is YouTube, so it has its own folder because it is special. So I have my YouTube. Obviously this is Brunette Princess. If you are on watching this video, this is where you got it from. So yeah, definitely check out my other videos. YouTube Studio is, if you have a YouTube account, you get YouTube Studio just to like do the background things, like to edit your picture or your bios, just like the background. You can't do as much on the app as you can on the desktop version, but I like this when I'm on the go and I want to change a caption or a description. I just go in here and change it. AdSense is YouTube Money, and Gmail, I put this in the YouTube folder because this is where my YouTube email is. So if you send me a message through YouTube, it will come through here. NA, as you guys probably saw in my drug addiction story video, I am part of Narcotics Anonymous, and these are 3 apps that I absolutely adore. So if you or someone you know is struggling, definitely recommend one of these apps. The NA app finds meetings in your area. The NA Just for Today is a book that we read, so it is a 366-day book, and every day there's another, it's not a quote, it's kind of like a reading, and it's about addiction. And then if you want to check out as well, you can enter your clean time. So my clean time at the moment is 1,677 days, and then that is my clean date, July 1st, 2015. So yeah, that is the Just for Today app. And then Pocket Rehab is an app where you can chat with different addicts all over the world and help them in their recovery. Then I have my travel app. So the Pay by Phone app is when you park in the city, there's a code that each meter has. Instead of paying cash, you can just pay through the app. Uber, obviously. Lyft, obviously. Bus Buddy. If, let's say, my car breaks down and I need to take the bus, this is the app that I use to find the buses, and transit as well. Via Rail is the train that goes from one side of the country to the other in Canada. So if I take the train, this is the app that I have my tickets on, and I'm looking at trips on here. Airbnb, you guys know what that is. Expedia, obviously, and booking for hotels. So that is my laundry timer. Then I have my outing section. So Narcity is to find different activities and different go-to restaurants and things to do in my city. Mojo Yoga is a yoga studio that I was signed up with, and so this helps me find all the classes in my area, and I can register directly to them on the app. Cineplex is obviously the movie theater. StubHub is to find tickets. Eventbrite is also for tickets. SquadUp is, I got this when I was going to the Trisha Paytas concert. This is the app that her ticket was through. And then Yelp if I want to put a review. I don't put reviews on things, but I do check them out sometimes. Then I have my music app. So in here I have Shazam. I love Shazam. Podcasts, I'm starting to get into them. I haven't found one that I absolutely love, so if you have any recommendations, definitely link them below. I'm open to any topic. I just kind of want something different than music sometimes just to listen to. Spotify I used to use before I got really into Apple Music, so before I paid for the membership, I used to listen to a lot of music on Spotify. And SoundCloud, a lot of my I'm not going to call them friends, I'm going to call them acquaintances, are rappers, and so they post a lot of their songs on SoundCloud, so that is originally why I got this app. But I do listen to some underground rap on here, and it's quite interesting because you get to discover people that are not super mainstream, so that's kind of fun. So let's start with Starbucks, Tim Hortons for us Canadians, Second Cup, Subway, Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats. Open Table is to find reservations for restaurants, and you can make them directly there. Domino's, you can order from there too. Farm Boy is my salad bar tracker, so after I think it's 7 salads you get your 8th one free. And then Vivino is a really cool app. I don't drink, but this is like if I want to invite someone, or buy wine for someone that I'm inviting over, or if I'm going to someone's house and I bring wine, I can find the like best wines under a certain amount, or I can search a wine. Like if I want to search for a rosé, I can search from, let's say, France, and it'll tell me like the best ones, so with the rating. And you can also take a picture of a wine, so like these are, for examples, wines that I've taken a picture of, and so you just take a picture of the logo in the front, and it'll tell you a rating. So if you're at the store and you're not sure what you should buy, you can just take a picture of the front and it will tell you a rating, and that is the average price. Then I have my shopping. So I have a lot of shopping apps. I have my SPC, which is my student price card, PC Optimum for shoppers and Superstore, Amazon, Wish, Kijiji, eBay, Etsy, Groupon, Poshmark, so everyone knows what those are. Michael's Crafts, there's always some coupons in here. Life hack, I used to work at Michael's, so I know that there are always coupons. Never pay full price. Dynamite, I have some coupons on here as well, because when you shop and you spend a certain amount, they give you some discounts. Fashion Nova, Sephora and Shein. So these ones I shop on them a lot, and I do a lot of online shopping for these because it's like easier to do online shopping if you don't have time to go to the mall all the time. So these are the apps that I recommend for online shopping for clothes that is inexpensive but is super good quality and is super cute. Photo and video, so these are all the apps I use to edit my photos. So obviously Facetune, Airbrush is another photo editing app. Planoly is an app that I use to plan out my Instagram pictures. So the ones that have the little Instagram logo at the bottom are the ones that I've already posted, and the ones that don't are the ones that I have not posted. So the ones you didn't post, you can move around. So I can move them and see like what works best where. Insta size obviously is to make a picture smaller. Storylux is an app that I use a few times for stories, so I can post like let's say an Instagram story with this picture as example, and it'll do like a cute little collage around it. Caracara, I think everyone knows what that is. That's like to take a video with like different kind of lights. So my lights on around my bed right now are just like a yellow, but then this one makes them like more sparkly. So like if I film this, you see they get like more sparkly. PicsArt, I got this because Kim Kardashian posted about it. Say this one, so this is the one that Kim Kardashian had added. Or you can add, I had added like an image at one point. I think I had added like a butterfly or something. I don't even remember, but you can play around with your picture and make it look like really cute. So that is PicsArt. Fonto is an app that I've never really used, but it's to make like background, like thumbnails and stuff. So that's Fonto. Photoshop Express, obviously it's Photoshop on the go. Buzard is how I do everything. So I do all of my thumbnails through Buzard, so it'll tell you different options of things you can do. So you can do like an invite, a card, you can do like a mini YouTube thing. Canva, I did all of my highlights for my Instagram stories on here, and it gives you the same kind of ideas of things you could do with the right sizing. Motion portrait is actually how I did my animation for my intro in my YouTube. So let's go to library, let's pick the same picture. So this will make the picture move. So as you can see, if I talk and I look directly in it, it'll move my face, and I can move it, I can make it smile. It's actually really creepy. InShot is a photo and video editing app. Mojo is also a photo editing app. This is kind of cool though because it moves, so this is really good for like Instagram stories. And then Pocket Video is another video editing app. VLLO, to be honest, I've never used this. I feel like I tried to do something on this. Oh yeah, I was just like playing around with it. iMovie, obviously I edit all my videos on here. Video Leap is another video editing app. And then Imaging Edge Mobile is how I transfer my photos and videos from my camera to my phone. I have this app on my iPad as well, but I have a MacBook, so I just connect to my camera most of the time. But if I want to just do like a quick editing of a picture that I took on my camera, I can transfer this like anywhere. And the last folder I have is called Money. So this is all the apps that you can make money from. So Swagbucks is an application that you can answer different surveys and watch different videos, and then you basically just like earn money. Fope is an app where you can sell pictures, so it'll give you notifications of different things that companies are looking for. So sometimes it's like a picture of a sunset with a landscape, or a picture of like a water bottle, a specific water bottle, and then the company, if they like your picture, they will pay you for it. Rewards is Google Rewards by answering surveys. Drop is also another app that you can collect some extra money. I always get like $5 gift cards from here, and it connects with a bunch of your devices, so with your steps and your credit card. Influencer, you basically review products for money. Checkout 51 is an app where you can pick your groceries. So let's say you're gonna add some Nutella in your grocery list. You can click Nutella, you can click this one, and then whatever you have like on your list, when you take a picture of your receipt, so when you redeem it, you would like, so I don't have any like in here right now because I didn't click any, but when you take a picture of your receipt, it'll analyze all of the groceries that you got and the items, and it'll automatically give you money. So I've gotten a few dollars from this, and automatically when you reach $20 they mail you a check, so that is pretty cool. And Cattle is the exact same thing as Checkout 51. So that is what is on my iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what apps I should add to my phone because I absolutely love apps and I can always use more. As always, I love you and I will see you in my next video.